What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Sixth Gear Auto. My name is Sam, and today is a pretty cool day. I haven't told anyone on the channel yet, but I am trading in the Z today, and my replacement car should actually be getting delivered to me at work. Now, if you know where I work, it's probably fairly obvious what I'm getting, but I'll show you guys when it gets here. So this car, I've been waiting about a week for it to be shipped down. Cobra wheels, muffler delete, which I have the exhaust already sitting on my desk. This is so cool. My car is finally here. It's here! It's here! Hell yeah. My new to me 14 Mustang GT, gotta have it green, is finally here. Okay, so now you have seen what it is. It is obviously gonna have some work I need to do. I got it knowing that because where I work is literally the perfect place for that since I work at Stita. But this is the new car for the channel. The 2014 Mustang GT in gotta have it green. So current things on this car, it's got upgraded resonators, no mufflers. It's got a GT strut tower brace up front that they installed backwards, which is easy enough. That's just a couple bolts. Cobra wheels from the SN95 and a manual gearbox. I'll be doing some serious upgrades, including the spoiler. I have a race exhaust I'll be putting on, some new wheels, everything like that over the next probably year or so at the most is my guess. I am so excited to get started on this car. Continuation from the debut of the car a few days, day or two ago. There is a reason why I got rid of the Z. Over the past 3.5 months since moving to Georgia, I have put in like $4,500 in maintenance. Pretty much it seems like previous owners had never done any of the preventative stuff. That ended up falling on me to do it to make sure the car could run. Rebuilt title, obviously not a great thing to have, as well as when I went home to Texas for a couple days. When I came back, the roof was broken. Pretty much the inner layer of it had separated down from the other two parts and was actually being held together with duct tape. But this Mustang, I want to give you guys a bit of an idea what this thing is. So it is a base model Mustang from 2014. I have to go and get a key fob made for it because this one didn't come with it, even though it was advertised as coming with it. But it is a muffler delete on it, and we are currently trying to figure out now at work what the whining noise in it is, because at first I thought exhaust leak. Turns out it doesn't have an exhaust leak. But it actually sounds like it might have different gears in it, which would explain how it's able to accelerate as hard as it does, which also explains why I'm going to need new rear tires, because the ones I'm running right now, they are 245s in the rear and 230s, I think, in the front. So they are not really set up for grip. They are literally old school Cobra wheels from the 90s, which don't exactly fit on a 2014 GT. But it does drive really well. We've, as well as the gears, there is another issue that has come up pretty quickly. It's apparently got 2 misfires on cylinder 4 and cylinder 7, but those seem to be taken care of. We were coding them out earlier today, as well as fixing a few issues camshaft positioner wise. I'll be hopefully getting it up on a lift to check everything in detail about it soon enough, and I'll let everyone obviously know about it then. But this car, if you guys know my process with every car I've had so far, this is technically the 4th I've bought, 5th I've owned, if you count the old Windstar minivan I had back freshman year in college. But I have, every time I've looked at a car, I have wanted to go and get a Mustang. Obviously, you know, at this point, I like getting, you know, like unique cars, uncommon specs, stuff like that. Getting a base model in a color they only made for 2 years is very much up that alley. Gotta Have It Green is this phenomenal, almost like fluorescent green color that it really shines. It's a tri-coat pearl with yellow flake, gold flake in it and everything like that, which is in surprisingly good shape considering it's got, 63,000 miles on it and it's a 7-year-old car at this point. I'm still trying to set up a few other features in the car. This is the first time I've had a car that has Bluetooth, because the Altima didn't have that. Actually, it just had a connector that if I had wanted to, I could set it up. But thunder. But this car actually has Ford Sync through Microsoft, which I think I'm gonna have to download an app or something to get that done. I'm very excited for this car. Obviously I work at a place that works heavily on Mustangs, that has, world records with Mustangs, stuff like that. And it just felt like it was finally time. Sorry. And it felt like it was, kind of just finally time to actually get myself a Mustang. I've wanted one for years, and I wanted the exact spec that I was trying to find. And this one kind of fits the bill perfectly. Obviously, there's a lot that will be done over the next probably year or so that is going to be, changing out the wheels to probably about 19s instead of the 17s that are on it, lowering the car a little, switching out the wing from the GT500 wing to a functional aero wing as well. Like I had mentioned before, I do already have an Axleback exhaust that will be going on the car that actually will make it a little bit quieter. I know a lot of people are going to be confused why I want a quieter car, but that exhaust should also add some horsepower, as well as filling out the rear of the car a little bit better, because those on it right now are 3-inch exhaust tips. The ones I'm putting on are 4-inch tips on the backs of the Steeda mufflers. And on top of that, the car actually does have a stabilizer, a strut brace under the hood, which is very cool to see because that did not come standard on this car. It has a few custom touches. Headrests have 5.0 stitched on them, and the interior lighting has been switched out to green bulbs, which is very cool. Matches the car perfectly. But like I've been saying, this is the new car on the channel. I am so excited about this. I love big V8 muscle cars, especially with the manual gearbox. And, a 5.0 with pretty much nothing done to it is pretty much the best I could ever ask for in terms of a build standpoint. Now, I'm not going to be building this as a drag car, which a lot of people do with their Mustangs. People just want to pile on horsepower and everything like that. I am going to be doing a handling build, which is why suspension, extra bracing, functional rear wing, intake, stuff like that, that's all on the list for what I'm going to be doing with this car over the next year or so. And once it's there, you'll be able to see, I took the Z one time to autocross, but I'll be taking this to autocross as well when everything's done, hopefully, after, everything's fixed or upgraded or anything like that. So, to recap, Z4 is gone, replaced with a 2014 Mustang, newest car I've ever owned. I am super excited about this. I'm going to be doing some banner work actually in the next couple days. Some side banners and windshield banner and stuff like that. Just, Steeda, because I work there. I really love this company. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a few trips with it. I am bringing it down to Jacksonville in a couple days for caffeine and octane. I am possibly bringing it to a test and tune if they let me go with one of my front tires being as weird as it is. And I might be doing autocross if, again, tire issue. And if not, I'll be going to Cars and Coffee that day. So, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Tell me in the comments what you want me to do with this 2014 Mustang GT, because I want to see what you guys have to say. But until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.